They were looking good. All right. We're looking good. I can't get the vertical one. Okay, we're looking good. We're live on TikTok. Let's see how it goes. Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Nice gold section here. Yep, you're it. Okay, let's go. Out to the beat. How are ya? Good evening. Okay, we got to make a memorial. What's up, Dragonfly? We got to do a pink memorial with dichro that fits in the angel wing holder here. It should be pretty amazing. I love this combo. Love the dichro. Sassy in the mitten. How are ya? Good to see you. How are you doing? All right, so we're going to do the dichro real quick. Let's get that sucker going. So we're going to create a nice little dichro nubby, if you will, little bulk. All right, Lucky Lex, how are you? Yep, we are back. We're going to be making the memorial marble that fits in that angel wing holder there. So the marble fits in there. It's a really cool piece. What's up, Kevin's Book? How are you? Thank you for the crime con. I had like several friends there. I didn't even know. I was like, man, I wish I would have known you guys were going. I would have sent you over to go see Kevin. One of them's my neighbor from literally like right across the lake. I could have sent you some. Kevin's book is in the house. Kevin is a author and wrote a book based on his investigations with crimes against children. I'm just going to say it that way. So definitely give Kevin a follow. He's an excellent book, excellent author, good human being, American hero. Can't get any more about that. Sold several books. Oh, did you? Yeah, I bet you one of them was my neighbor. She had like kind of blonde, curly. Well, you saw a lot of people. All right, there we go. So we're going to take that dichro. See how it's kind of shiny like that? We're going to take that and spiral it up. Got the alien dude going. Thank you, Kevin. I got to be careful with that. I'm going to crink my neck. L to the B warned me of that earlier. Thank you for the heart, me, Kevin. I know, Lucky Lex, she did. L to the B was like, you better be careful there. All right, here we go. I have the most amazing view on the tubes too. On the tube of view, I've got like a close-up camera and the distance camera all at the same time. It's looking really good. I got you, Kevin. We got to chat anyway. I got some stuff for you. Yeah, it's definitely got a cool look to it. So one's really close and then one's a little distance. Actually, I would love your guys' opinion on it. Do you think it looks good? All right, so we're getting this dichro all worked out right now. So this is going to be really sparkly. Then we're going to add the ashes in there. Or ash. I don't know why I say ashes. I don't know if that's grammatically proper. Okay, so we're going to set this off to the side. We're going to need this later. We're going to come over and we're just going to melt this in a little. What's up, Mickey? How are ya? Thank you for the gifts. All right, so I'm going to let it cool for a second. Thank you for the heart me, Mickey. What's up, Red Squeak? How you been? How you been? What's up, Lucky Lex? There we go. I can see your comments. So now we got the sparkles. Oh, there. Really sparkly. Bring it out. Is it? You like it on there? Thank you. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's nice having the distance and the close. I think it's better than the side view was. Red Squeak, everything's good. How is your family? That's the question. Mickey, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, so we are making memorial marble that will fit into this angel wing holder here. So right now I just got the basic portion of it done a little bit. Oh, watermelon. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got this little shiny, sparkly glass in there. You can see it kind of reflective. Looks good. We're going to come over. We're going to attach a little punty rod to it. Then we're going to add the ash in there, the cremains. We're going to build this up into a marble, and we need to make it fit into this angel wing holder really carefully. Super nice. Little attachment right there, like that. Let it settle for a second. This is a doggo. Yeah, this is a dog. I'm going to detach this. Grab the longer rod because we need some extra room. Benjamin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate every single follower. All right, so this contains the ash. It's hard to see from there, but there is the cremains. Oh, let that ghost a little hot right there. So we're going to dip the glass into the ash, then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to start mixing it in. Thank you, Melissa. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, I could make a Wall Street bull. I'm working on a different bull too. I'm going to make a red bull and put wings on it. All right, so we're dipping it in the ash. Thank you, Melissa. So there we are. We're dipping it in. Burning that in there. What's up, Christy? How are ya? Thank you for the heart me. and we're just dipping. All right, this bug is pissing me off. I don't know if you guys can see that bug flying around me. It's going to eventually end up in the flame on its own bad fault. All right, I think we got enough ash in there, so we're going to take this and we're going to infuse it in there. See how much is in there when I get done here. Yeah, a little bit more. Thank you, Christy, for the alien buddies. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. A little bit more ash. Tiny bit. Doesn't need much. Thank you, L to the B. There we go. Ooh, that one did give me a little dizzy. Thank you for hitting the live goal. I appreciate you guys. All right, so we got enough ash in here. Now we need to build this up into a marble. So the marble will fit into this angel wing holder here, which is one of my favorite pieces to do, because I just think it looks amazing. Come around here, make sure we encase that ash all the way so there's none exposed. Like that. There we go. We're all good on that. Thank you everybody for the gifts. I really appreciate it. How you doing? How's it going, Christy? How's your night been? And don't forget, we are on the Tubes of You. Little Red Hour place. Thank you, Matt, for the rose, Matt. It's been good. Awesome. Red Squeak, thank you for the heart me. All right, so this point where we're at is we have a little bit of that bright spot contains all the ash from the dog. The next step is we're going to add a lot to fill it in so it hits that just perfect. We need to size it up now. Scale it up. I guess that's the proper word, scale it up. Matt, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heart. All right, here we go. So we're going to attach. Bring it down. And again, we're going to scale this up so it fits into the angel wing holder. This is a memorial orb that fits into that holder, and it contains the ash of a dog. Thank you for the heart signal, Matt. Again, appreciate it. Thank you, Jason. It's weird saying my own name. I always have a problem with that. Saying my own name. New to my page? Awesome. Tess? Yes, I'm making a memorial currently. This is a memorial. I just got done adding the ash in here for cremains. Tiny glass animals. Yeah, we can do tiny. Depends on how tiny you want to go. Yeah, we can do tiny. Andy Joe, thank you for the follow. Memorial for Charlie? I don't know who Charlie. Which Charlie? No, Jacob. This is a dog, so I took ash from a dog and incorporated it into the glass. Cindy, thank you for the follow. So we got to build this up really slow too. I'm trying not to trap any air bubbles. Tess, thank you for the follow. Braden, thank you for the follow. Hardy Boys, thank you for the follow. God, people don't even know who Hardy Boys is, probably. Melissa, thank you for the tiny diny. Catherine Schmidt, thank you for the follow. Okay, I think I got enough right there. I'm going to test it out here in a minute. No, it's okay, L to the B. We're all good. Oh, here we go. What's up, Real Strider? Hardy Boys. No, the Hardy Boys TV series. Maybe. I don't know. Unless it was those Hardy Boys. I forgot about those, L to the B. I guess it could be either one. Opal Kelly, how are ya? I'm going to bring this in, get it a little bit rounded out. See, I got a lot of room to go in there. I gotta definitely fill this up a little bit. What's up, Beth? Thank you for checking out the tube. Thank you, Dragonfly, for checking out the tube. So if you are watching on the tube, you have the ability to keep 2 channels open. Just keep it open on there. It would really help me. So just keep it, like, you don't even have to pay attention to it. Just keep it open. Watch time is really important on there. All right, so we're going to attach a little bit right here. Boom. So now we're going to build this up. As I said, you have to open it probably on a second page or something, or a second device. Witten, what's up? Yeah, it just helps a lot. The watch time on there. And the view looks good. All right, here we go. Now we're going to add a lot more to this. I need to fill in as much as possible to that interlink holder. What's up, Dana? How are ya? Twinkling Treasures Boutique, how are ya? All right, so now we just keep adding. We're going to build it up slowly. Again, I don't want to create any air bubbles in there by pushing too fast. No air bubbles. I'm doing fantastic. We're making a memorial orb or marble that fits into the angel wing holder that's on the bench right there. And this has cremains or ash from a dog in it. So this is why they're memorials. They contain little cremains or ash. We can also do it with hair, but the hair turns to ash too. All right, here we go. That might be enough right there. We're going to test it out. We're going to get this thing round, test it out, and see if we have enough. We can always add more. Lucky Lex, thank you for Bat Boy Tater. Thank you, Dragonfly. I appreciate that. How do I not light your hands on fire without glass? Glass doesn't transfer heat at all. Pretty girl number 7, thank you for the follow. So unlike metal, glass does not conduct heat. It's a great insulator, horrible conductor. That's why glass on the back of phones, like all the glass backing on the newer phones, is bad. Because glass doesn't dissipate the heat at all. So if you notice, it's an interesting thing. If you go look at the new iPhone 17 they came out with, they took the glass backing off and they made it into aluminium now. So it's no longer a glass back. And that was to help dissipate the heat. Let's see if I'm close here. Yeah, we're getting there. Clash Royal? I wouldn't know that. But I'll take the wizard look. I like being a wizard. All right, just a little bit more here. Could have quit using those fancy words, right? All right, so now we got a large section of this done. But you can see the back half isn't quite as filled in as this top. So I gotta match that up. Yeah, the glasses are amazing. The lens, it's the lenses that are quite interesting. So we're gonna do what's called a punty up here. We're gonna bring it up. So I can work the back half now. And 3, 2, 1. Little attachment there. So I just have to match this whole thing up now. I gotcha. Okay, here we go. Pull that off. I'll try and use this. No, I'm gonna have to use a thick piece of glass. I have to use a chunky. Gotta go the chunky size. We're gonna balance it out. We're gonna attach. There we go. Thank you for the tiny diny Snowbelt Neo. How are ya? Hi, Betty. Thank you, Red Squeak, for the paper queen. Paper queen. I said queen. Crane. I swear I can speak. All right, a little bit more. And I should be big enough to get that into the marble holder and just feel snug. So it's got to fit in here. Getting there. Nice and smooth. My night is good, Real Strider. I'm doing good. Christy, thank you for the sunglasses. I'm a big fan of sunglasses. I have, it's going to sound odd, I have very, very light sensitive eyes. So like when I'm in the sun, I can't be without sunglasses. It completely makes my eyes water. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? So I probably spend way too much on sunglasses, but they do a good job. Yeah, I'm doing the memorial. Yeah, this is a memorial ball for a dog. Super smooth too. All right, let's check it. That's where it'll fit. Oh, do they? Yeah, I have to have sunglasses on today. Daniel, thank you for the follow. We are at 20K. Woohoo! We're rocking. All right, so what we're looking at here is the reflection. See that little light bar from my ceiling light? We're watching that. And if as I'm rotating, it stays smooth, then I know the marble's round. If you see it shimmer or jump up and down, yeah, the ball rests in the wings. Yes, it's a beautiful piece. It's one of my most popular, if not my most popular, memorial. See how it fits in there? It's either number 1 or number 2. So I do it in the lavender, the pink, and the clear. But essentially, any color can go in there. Any color can fit in. You know, you can do a chaos marble, anything. Just have to get it in the 2-inch size. Hey, Nat. Yeah, just have to get it to the exact 2-inch mark and then it'll fit. So now we're going to bring it here. We're going to burn this one off. That one's barely attached. We're going to polish the front. And then we'll detach that little rod and this marble will be done. Yeah, I love that base. All right, we're going to remove this little excess here. Bring it out. Smooth that out. Let's move the ashes just in case that falls. Smooth that out. I don't even have to go in the mold. It's already. Maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see. No, it's good. So I'm going to let it cool a little bit. You're going to start to see the sparkles. So it's got a really sparkly, shimmery glass. As it starts cooling, there you go. Now you see the sparkling glass happen. It's just an electrifying galaxy look in there. I'm going to bring it back here. We're going to use a flashlight. I'm going to have to do it from a distance, but we'll see. There. You can see it kind of sparkle. So it has that beautiful reflective sparkly glass in there. Then Dragonfly Creations, amazing marble holders. If you're a glass blower watching and you do not have these, you are missing out. It's like one of my favorite tools. All right, so this is how you detach it from the rod. You grab it here, go over, and oh, it left a little doodad on there. Now it's off. So we got a little tiny punty mark on there. We'll bring it over, smooth it out. Like that. Bring it here, let it sit for a second, because if we put it into the kiln right away, it will inevitably roll on that hot spot and create a dent. Thank you, Prissy. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for the cool compliment. Should be good now. Now you should be able to see that sparkle. See it? See that shimmer to it? That's the gold sparkle that's an option on it. That is the gold dichro, which is really cool. Okay, so since I got some, I gotta make a cobalt hummingbird. Crap. Give me 1 second. I gotta go grab some cobalt. 1 second. A while ago, and then I figured out I move around a lot. And since I'm doing that, you guys will, the sound would be off. Fritz is amazing, as always. Fritz is doing good. All right, let's make a hummingbird. What do y'all say? Cobalt hummingbird. Got a shorter glass? Nope. No. Well, poop. All right, let's do it. I'm going to cut it in half. Samantha, thank you for sharing. Red Squeak, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I know there are a lot of other creators out there to watch, so I appreciate you watching my stream. I really do. Sometimes I'm making the same stuff over and over and over, and that can be a little boring. And I get that. So I truly appreciate it. But Christmas is coming up, and we're going to be making Christmas ornaments. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on the tube of you, the little tube. You, if you guys understand what I'm saying, don't forget to follow me on there, just in case something happens on this app. Yeah, I have a feeling we might see something really odd coming up because there's new community guidelines coming. So if you follow me on there, you will be able to find me anywhere. Yes, the red app. Do I have any funny Fritz stories for tonight? Oh, let's see. Fritz is always funny. What did he do tonight? He stole Stephanie's sandwich during lunch. She wasn't happy. See, he's picking up my old Schnauzer Simba's habits, even though Simba passed away a long time ago. See, Simba was really smart. Stephanie would walk away, and he loved coffee. Simba loved coffee. Thank you, Dragonfly. So he would wait for her to walk away, and he'd knock the coffee over, and then lick it off the floor. And then he would pretend to be sleeping. Stephanie would feel safe getting up, go do something. She'd come back and her food would be gone. But Fritz is learning. Fritz goes to doggy daycare every once in a while, and the doggy daycare people had to install special locks because Fritz figured out how to unlock all their doors. And he used to unlock all their doors and let the dogs out, all the dogs from daycare. I don't know if doggy daycare's on. You can, maybe doggy daycare will confirm that. That doggy daycare on TikTok is the one that I said to follow. That's where Fritz goes. It's a really cool daycare for dogs. They have 10 acres and they take them out in a pack. And they get to be like they're supposed to be out in a pack running around, but in a controlled environment too. So they get to be dogs. And they just built a big old pond for them, and it's big. They built the pond just for the dogs. All right, so there's the tail for the hummingbird. We're going to come through, we're going to do a little attachment. Like that. Let it cool off. Then we're going to burn it off for the head. Gators being swamp puppies. Yeah. All right, here we go. Burn that off for the head. So now we got the bird started. And then we're going to come through, put a little hook on it, and then wings, beak, eyeballs, and should be good to go. Have to fix that hook. It's not so round. See, that's why I do it down low. Now that does not want to come off. Does it again, I'm going to have to do it the hard way. I don't like it anyway. Let's redo it. Wasn't so happy with it. It's not, if it's giving me that many problems, it's got a problem. Yeah, that was definitely a reboot. Yeah, we're definitely got to give it a little reboot there. Sometimes it can take you longer to fix a piece than it is to just go in and rebuild it. And that is the truth. It can take you a lot longer to fix it than to rebuild it. All right, so we got the ball. Is it worth it to fix it? Normally not like that. Like on a hummingbird, no. I think it's faster just to toss it and start making it fresh again. Now, if it's a piece that I have, 8 to 10 hours in, yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Sorry. Oh, yeah, you have to ask yourself if it's worth it. That's exactly it. Yeah, is it worth it? Like on the hummingbird, yeah, it's faster for me just to toss it and rebuild it. And to be honest, once it gets to a certain point where you're fixing it, you can see little repair lines and stuff. I mean, it's hard to see it, but I know it's there. And I won't sell what is considered like seconds. Yeah, it definitely has to pass a quality control station on my end. Yeah, we actually can. Small ones. I can't do really big ones, but yeah, we can do small ones. I'm actually working with another glassblower who has a lathe, and he's building some urns right now, some small ones that are beautiful. So I might just refer you over to him, or he wants me to sell them for him. So maybe we'll do that. His glass is called Fairy Glass on here. F-E-R-R-I-E. Fairy Glass. He's a really good glass blower. And since he has the lathe, he can do it a lot larger than I can. But he's a good human being too, and beautiful work. Most difficult? I've got like several pieces that were challenges, but difficult is, nothing was too difficult. You just have to learn new techniques and new practices for new items. Like right now, I'm working on a Phoenix. Where can you get affordable lathes? Good luck. If you find out, let me know. I'm actually selling my oxygen concentrator so I can have the room for a lathe. All right, so now we got to do the wings. I have to make a choice, a lathe or oxygen concentrator, and I'm going to go with the lathe. I'll just do liquid oxygen, and then I'll build another oxygen concentrator separately that's a little smaller for stuff. What's up, Costa? Caleb, how are you? Yeah, lathes are amazing, but definitely need some room for it. And right now, the room I have for it is consumed by the oxygen concentrator. I have an entire setup ready to go if I can get rid of that thing. There we go. So we got the wings. Not really get rid of it, sell it. All right, so we're going to come over here and we're going to do the other side now. You have safety concerns working your lathe alone? I wouldn't be too worried about it, as long as you follow protocols. Barry Glass runs his by himself all the time, and he's really safe. I would probably ask Barry to come out and train me on how to work the lathe all the way. He's really good. There we go. Now we got wing number 2 done. Smooth it out, make sure they're balanced. Yeah. So now we got really, really nice equilateral wings. God, I can't speak tonight. Just took some new allergy meds and feel like it's drying out my sinuses too much. So creating a whole dry mouth situation. And I can't speak. All right. I had eyeball glass up here. I know I did. All right. Got to go back to the backup. I know, right? Got to go back to the backup. Good on that. So there is the Bluebird. I love cobalt. Cobalt glass is just iconic. Thank you for the tiny diny. And now it won't come off, watch. Last bird it wouldn't stay on, now it won't come off. There you go. All right, have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, cobalt's iconic. See, back in the day, you ever see some of the movies with cobalt glass lenses? They're amazing. Hi, Penny. How are you? Cobalt sunglasses. I'm on the hunt for one of those. They had cobalt lenses. I would dig a pair of those. All right, we're going to do one more of the cobalt. I might try one out of this teal that I made earlier today. Might try this teal. I don't know. I love this color. Aqua, not teal. Aqua. What's up, Mama Bear? How are ya? Right now I'm making hummingbirds, a couple of them. I just finished a memorial marble. Hey, Christy, you're back. Good to see you. Oh, awesome, Lucky Lex. I'm happy. Thank you, Lucky Lex. The view's better, right? Penny, thank you for the Go Populars. I appreciate that. Go grab one. Yeah, absolutely. I can't say it, but yeah, go grab one. Real Strider. Can't say that word on here. All right, so we got the ball set. Now we're going to pull this little part for a tail, make the tail, loop, wings, beak, eyeballs. About another 6 minutes, start to finish. Pull this little section here. There, finally. Didn't really folding laundry. You know what? It's gonna sound stupid, but I don't mind folding laundry. Maybe it's the Marine Corps training or whatever. I don't mind folding clothes. It makes me feel like I completed something. Thank you, Penny. Oh, wait till you see the new ghosties. I just did a blue and white one. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to show it tomorrow. But until my store gets fixed, I can't add any new items. All those late deliveries because of USPS affected my store. So I have to raise it up by 0.2. So I'm at 3.3. I need to bring it up to 3.5 before they allow me to add new items. And yeah, that sucks. I was at 4.6 before that. Thank you, USPS. All right, there we got the tail. Look at that. Torch is half ASMR. It is. I'm honestly, I have a second channel on here. And I'm thinking of turning it to ASMR. I do make beads. Yep. I do my beads a little different though. I make it out of tubing. So I don't have any, like you see a lot of people making beads on mandrels, the metal mandrel. I don't have that I do it with. I'm gonna learn it, but I do all my beads off of tubing so they're smooth on the inside. Thank you, Mama Bear. I do sell them, yes. I don't have any beads up right now, but if you click on my profile link, it'll take you to the website where you can see some of the beads there. Now, what you'll find is some of the beads are memorial beads, meaning they contain ash from people or pets, you know, that style. You can order any bead minus the ashes. But mostly what I do are what I guess are considered focal beads. I don't do any really, really tiny ones. Not yet, at least. Would I do any custom? I'm trying to read the last portion. I've got my phone in front of my monitor right now and it blocks part of my chat, unfortunately. Okay, that sucks right there. Custom marbles. Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is one of those things that I'm going to point out. Okay. So from this direction, that hook looks really good, right? But look at it this way. Can you see how off center that is? Now there are a few glass blowers around. I'm not going to mention any names. That would be okay with that. Not me. Oh, we've done some bees. Yeah, I haven't done any bees for a while, but bees are on the list. Bees are on the Christmas ornament list. We're definitely having 2 or 3 bee ornaments this year. Yeah, ghosts are for sale. They are located in the TikTok shop. Go into my showcase. Click on my profile. You'll see showcase. And you'll see the ghosts in there. Thank you for the roses. All right, let's put this hook on here centered this time. Bees with Christmas hats. Oh, that might work. Penny, thank you for the Go Populars. All right. Now, centered. Centered. Now I can complete this. All right. Let's do some wings. We're going to wing it. Haha, guy joke. Dad joke. We're gonna wing it. In all seriousness though, this is one of the best things I ever learned was to work on these wings this style and not rely on tools to make them. To physically do it freehand. And not have a crimper or something. Because I just like the look. And it's one less tool to kind of have to work with. And we're going to come over and we're going to do the other wing. Yeah, it's sculpting, essentially. Thank you for the tiny diny, Ghostwriter. I mean, there are instances where making a wing with a tool is applicable. But you should learn how to handcraft it, hand sculpt it. Because what happens if your tool breaks? What happens if something breaks? Then you're stuck. You sell good glassblowing? Nope, don't sell any torches. But I am working with Dragonfly Creation on creating a new torch. Her husband is working on it as we speak. And it's going to be not only awesome, but affordable. Super hot. Bend the right way, not too much. You know what this feels like when you're pulling the glass? I'm going to give you the best thing I can remember. Silly putty. When it's super hot like this, like right now, it feels like you're kind of pulling silly putty. Oh, Chrissy, it's okay. Type any name you want. Okay, here we go. Really, Lee? Leah? Oh, that's awesome. All right, here we go. We got to add little eyeballs. Eyeball 1. eyeball too. Now we got that beautiful cobalt. All right, any name works. I'm good with it. Now it's all smoothed out, and there we go. Little cobalt. I had an idea for something, I just forgot, damn it. Oh well. What can I say? I'm gonna probably try one out of this aqua I did earlier. This color's custom. Handmade, custom. We're gonna make a bird out of that. Just because I want to see what it looks like. So the color's gonna look a lot darker as I start working it. So this is what it will look like when it's cooled off, but it's about to get darker. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty, and it's got a slight sparkle to it. Be a pretty color, but I got to thin it down a little bit. It's way too thick. We got to pull it down a little. Go. Separate it right there. I'm going to pull one more just so I have it. Now see how much darker it went? Got a little darker right there. That's due to the heat building up on it. 39.7. Yeah, there we go. We're rocking. Okay. Use pink. All right, here we go. So we're going to come through. We're going to grab a little chunky of it right there, fuse it together. We're going to pull this one down as well. I just made a paw print out of this color today. I got a second color over there that's pretty close. I can dilute it down and make this color. I don't know what that was. Did you guys hear that little dinky dink? I don't know if the mic picked that up. It's like glass knocking on each other. Here we go, we're stretching this down. There we go. A little bit more. Trying to get to this last little bit here. Oh, I gotta do my puzzle piece. Oh. weird. That was a random timing for that puzzle piece. We're going to set that off to the side. I got to do this real quick. So when you are live for at least an hour, it comes through and makes you drag this puzzle piece into place. And there we go. All right, so we're going to try that color in a hummingbird. I know I'm making hummingbirds, but I really want to try that color. I think it'll be beautiful. Appreciate that, Otto. And here we go. What's up, Auntie Cole? How are you? How are you doing? So we're building this up for the hummingbird body. I'm doing good. I was watching the kind of outtakes from the Apple event where they released all the new phones and everything. You know, this is the first year I've looked at every release, whether it's Samsung or Apple or anyone. And I've kind of looked at the phone and went, eh. There's nothing that's like appealing. Like nothing there that I'm like, my current phone doesn't have that. Ooh, that's still hot. Crap! It's hot. But yeah, it was kind of like, no. I don't need it. All right, we're using this color right now. There's some new features and stuff on some of the things, but you know what's really bugging me too, though? They're making the phone so thin. I don't want a thin phone. I don't want something that feels like it'll bend and break. Number one. Number two, you're going to put a case on it anyway. It's going to be thick again. Right. Who wants a thin-ass phone? Not me. I want a brick. What's up, DC? How you doing? Alright, this color wasn't playing too nice. I know, a real brick. I know, bring back bag phones. We were just talking about that the other night. Big old brick old bag phones. No, I'm saying I would rather have a phone. I know, right? That's right, L to the B. I would rather have a phone that can withstand, you know, some misfortunes, because I'm clumsy at times. So I don't want my phone 5 millimeters thick. What I really want is my old Motorola Razr back, like the original Razr. I love that phone. Lightweight, pretty durable. Had the cool ass little keypad on there. LG chocolate. Is that, do they have that? I would totally buy a phone if it did, just for the phone. Because that's what you have iPads for, or a tablet. I just want to go back to a phone. My watch can take calls, and that I walk around with my watch 90% of the time now. So if you ever text or call, I'm probably on my watch. All right, so there we are. This color's looking good though. I like it. See if we can sustain it. It looks good, but it's a little stiff for a color. It does not like flowing very good. What I'm referencing there is some color flows really easy and some does not. On a scale of 1 to 10 for not flowing easy, this is an 8. I don't know if it's because I mixed the teal and the white. I keep saying teal aqua. It created a new mixture that's stiffer or what, but definitely has its characteristics. Nurse Marianne, how are ya? Yeah, the color's beautiful. I mean, the color is absolutely beautiful. And it has a small sparkle to it, which is nice. I'm gonna go do the other wing. It's falling. Go. Yeah, I'm not so sure this will be a permanent hummingbird color. A, because I have to make it, but B, I do not like the flow on the wings. Make it work. But it's not fun. All right, there we go. We'll see how it looks in the daylight tomorrow. I'll probably change my mind once I see it, but I don't know. I don't like working it that much on the wings. Although it did make this really nice dark and light contrast. Like everywhere I layered the glass, one layer on top of another, it has a dark contrast compared to the rest of the wing being light. All right, Red Squeak. Bring it down. There we go. Eyeball and eyeball. There we go. I'm hoping, we'll see how it looks in the daylight. I'll do some video of it. Let me just come over and tap, 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 tap. Oh, it's stuck. Does not want to come on. Smooth it all out. I want to make sure this color is completely smoothed out in here. Give it a little bend. And bend. There. What's up, Wood Tiger? How are ya? That works. Yeah, it's a cool color. I just don't know if it'll be worth it with having to A, make the color, but B, I wasn't extremely happy forming it up. Like making the wings. All right, let me put this stuff together. Hey, Christy, have a good night. Thank you. I'll see you later. Sleep well, okay? Are my colors micas? No, I have 0 mica. We use borosilicate glass or boro. The micas would just burn up. They would not survive. All right, so right there, we're just putting a couple of these rods together so I can use them again, because this isn't really usable. But when you put them together, they become usable. So let me put these together. And while I'm putting these together, I'm going to encourage you to go over to the Tubes of You, the red channel. And check me out over there, because I'm going to be transferring over there after this. And the reason is I have to do the adult stuff. I have to make adult items, like gardening tools. So we're going to be doing glow-in-the-dark versions of that over there. YouTube is Fiery Guy 13 13. I'm going to actually stop the current stream I'm on with it and then restart it with a new title. But I have a dual camera going on that one. YouTube. There is a link in my bio too. All you have to do is search Fiery Guy 13 13. And that'll be me. I'm prepping for that right now. So here's the glow-in-the-dark glass. And I got to grab the tools. Make those. You hot? No. Move that out of the way. You bet, Real Strider. You have a good night too. All right, so I'm going to be transferring over to Fiery Guy. No, it is actually glow in the dark, 100% glow, not Vaseline glass. All right, I got to grab another tool back here. Go. So I will bid you guys good night on here. and I'll be moving over to the red channel. And if I don't see you later, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. But I'll catch you over there, and see you in a bit. All right, we're still on the tubes. I'm going to come around. I got a thing over here. Welcome in, everybody. Well, maybe I don't have to. Maybe I don't have to restart the stream. I probably should, though, because it says memorial glass, and I'm going to be making pipes. All right, if you're on YouTube right now, stay with me for a little bit. I'm going to log off YouTube for a second, and I'm going to restart the stream, but I need to retitle it. I need to make a new title, because I don't want memorials and pipes getting mixed up. So I'll be right back. Oops. I just have to retitle it. So I'll see you in a bit.